for that group with so much upside?
Yeah, the first thing I'm just going to say is it's a fun group of girls that's coming in. They really do bring a smile to my face each day. They all have their own personalities, which is seriously so fun. But just, I think this year for me, I'm looking to be more of a leader in a communication role. I tend to get down on myself very easily, but if I can be giving to other people during those times, I think it'll help our team as a whole.
If there's anything that you could kind of leave, some of these younger players as far as advice or an impression, what would that be?
I think, like, I'm going to go back to the whole communication piece again. I think communicating and just being that leader that leads by example is going to get you very far playing Division I basketball. And also just bringing that same mentality and that work ethic each day has really helped me.
How much of a grind was last season for you, coming off the injury and then getting injured again and playing hurt? What would you take away from that year?
Probably just to never take an opportunity for granted. Even just going into this year, I feel a lot better than I did last year as a whole. I took a lot of time in the weight room this past summer just to really focus on strengthening up both of my legs and being more comfortable landing and all of that stuff. So definitely you just never know. And with it being my last year, it's give it all, and at the end you'll enjoy the reward.
Talk about that mindset of not taking anything for granted. It seems like that obviously fits this year really well because you just really don't know how this season's going to play out going into it. Just how do you kind of approach this year, just with that being said?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's just a mentality. Coach Warren talks about it all the time with our team before practice, after practice. She shoots us text messages throughout the day. You just really never know in this time frame, and it's crazy and something that none of us have lived in. So just having that opportunity to lace up your shoes every day, tuck in the jersey, be in the gym with some of your best friends is an experience and an opportunity that we should never take for granted.
Just finally, what do you think will be the keys for this group to reach its goals and for this to be a successful season for UNI?
I think we just have to continue to bring it to practice. Communicating, obviously, is always our number one area that we like to focus on here at UNI, and our defense. Just learning and adapting to certain situations and being able just to grow from our mistakes is going to help us.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon, Nick.
Hey, Megan, just with an ACL, I'm sure the mental grind is as much a part of it as the recovery aspect. Just how much has that, do you feel like that hurdle has been cleared in your recovery, just being able to go out on the court and have that be totally in the past and not something that maybe lingered throughout last season? How much do you feel that big part of it has been cleared?
Yeah, I think a lot of mental struggles that came with an ACL injury is just having to wear that brace while you're playing. And so this season, being completely brace-free, feeling like yourself before you tore the ACL is huge for the mental game. And also, I just have to give credit to Coach Warren, the rest of the coaching staff, and my teammates, my parents and my family members. They're always talking to me about my mental game and making sure that you just have to go out and give it your all, and if that's your best for that day, then that's what's going to matter in the end.
Cole would like to know, what have you focused on during the quarantine time, during the off season, to really take your senior season and give it everything you have to leave it all out on the court?
Yeah, like I mentioned before, one of the biggest areas I wanted to grow in was in the weight room, and then transferring that over onto the basketball court. Just in rebounding and post moves, my footwork. I mean, a lot of people lose their steps when they tear their ACL. They lose some jumping and all of that stuff that comes with that. But I took a lot of pride in focusing on getting stronger and getting my legs stronger, and just seeing that and using that to transfer over onto the basketball court, along with just growing in my leadership role on this team. Like, we have six incoming freshmen, six incoming freshmen, and I just want to be that person that they look up to and can talk to whenever they need someone to talk to. Because I had great leaders when I was a freshman, and so I wanna pay my dues back to what came before me.
Yeah, one last thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you not have thought about this, but you could technically come back for a sixth year with the blanket eligibility being approved.
Yep.
Have you thought about that at all yet, or how that's going to play out?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Warren we've talked. It's still up in the air as of right now. It's definitely a thought that is taking up a lot of my thinking. It's not going to be easy to leave this program. It's not going to be easy to leave Coach Warren and that coaching staff. It's especially not going to be easy to leave some of my best friends. So it's definitely something that I need to think about and put a lot more thought into. But as of right now, it's just